So sorry, Vortex. I could bitch about the news media all night. I really could. Now, I'm not really the type of person to, like, really give a fuck about anything that people talk about, because I know it's just meaningless. But the thing is, when what people talk about starts affecting my life, you know, like when I do stand-up comedy and, you know, I hear other people reciting the same, like, reiterated horse shit that they've heard over and over again on social media. It's like these people think that they're supposed to say certain things and that will make them relevant, that will make them interesting and important, but it really doesn't. It does the exact opposite. Now, that's where I come in. That's why people love me, because I shake things up and I don't care who gets their little panties in a twist because I shook things up. You know, I just don't. There was a point when I did care, and maybe I was a little bit more concerned, not necessarily about my image, but about, you know, just the way that I came across. Like, you know, I just didn't want to be a cunt. Well, now I have no problem being a cunt. I'll just be a cunt, because I think that I'm better at being a cunt than I am at being anything else. And I think that my country deserves that. I think that Western civilization deserves that. And I think that there are plenty of people, not only in this country, but just in the world in general, that, you know, would definitely echo this bitterness that I have towards the human race. Just for the stuff that they choose, just for the stuff that they turn a blind eye to, just for the stuff that they keep rationalizing, you know? It just sucks, though, because the people that you really wish would be the most hurt by the pandemic and, you know, lockdowns and the blackouts and the lack of heat and the lack of electricity and shit like that. You know, you really wish that those would affect the people that are terrible in the world. But unfortunately, you know, it's usually good, decent people that end up suffering the most. But, you know, hell is reserved for those pieces of crap, you know, that didn't get their due on Earth, you know. Good thing there's an afterlife that takes care of these sons of bitches. Or just bitches, because, yeah, it's usually a bunch of bitches. Women never age past the 7th grade, in case you didn't know. But, yeah. So, I do definitely have a problem with society. And you can definitely consider me to be one hell of a crank, because, just looking at everything that we've been, and like how far we've come, just to get here and just to do this, just to stare at a fucking TV and yell at strangers and act like a fucking drug addict. Like that's where we are as a society. We're all a bunch of drug addicts. I mean, isn't that awesome? God, I love America. America is the greatest country ever. Give me a fucking break. You know, it's weird, because, like, you know, when Trump was the president, I was kind of, like, leaning towards that. Because I feel like he has a better concept of what America's supposed to be. But, you know, if he can't save it, nobody can. It's up to us. It's not up to one person or a bureaucrat or, you know, a party or something. Stop looking to a political party to save you. Like, they're literally just here to rape you and make you think you like it. And I hate to say it, but most people actually do, you know? because they don't know that they could have it so much better. They don't know that they could work for what they wanted, and they could check out of the system, and they could, you know, do their own thing. They don't know that that's a possibility. But I'm going to show them that that's a possibility. That's what my purpose is. A lot of people don't know that they have the option to say no. They think that just say no means drugs. Well, how about this? Just say no to pharmies. How about that? Just say no. So you want to say just say no to marijuana? How about you just say no to Zoloft? How about you just say no to Paxil? How about you just say no to Cymbalta? How about you just say no to Wellbutrin? How about you just say no to Prozac? How about you just say no to Lexapro? How about you just say no to Celexa? How about you just say no to Ritalin? How about you just say no to Ativan? How about you just say no to all the other ones?